Hi, hey guys, it's Tuzee from Tuzeemusic, and I'm super happy to be here again. It is another episode of Tuzee Tuesday. Well, we are at episode 15, and today our topic is little by little, the bird builds its nest. So, actually, the theory of little by little, a bird builds its nest. And I have subtitled this Setting Goals to Win. So it's been really interesting. Since last week's show, I have, held on to our topic from last week because it's such a catchy line and hashtag. So I've been using it, at work, at home, and it's just been fun. New year, new focus, and just staying on that line. Our topic today actually just follows through with that. So new year, new focus. Little by little, a bird builds its nest. That's what we're discussing today. So, welcome back. If you were here last week, I say welcome back to Tuzee Tuesdays. And if you are new to Tuzee Tuesday, I say welcome. Well, as you guys are well aware, the goal of Tuzee Tuesdays is to, have some fun as well as inspired, add values. We learn to love ourselves more so that we can love on others. So that is the goal of Tuzee Tuesday. And even though it says Tuzee Tuesdays, it's a show for every one of us. And if you have anything that can make the show better, please feel free to direct message me, or you can, just send me an email as well. My email is always on the screen or at the end of the video. So feel free to do just that. But like I was saying, guys, welcome back. It's another episode of Tuzee Tuesday. So, have you heard the phrase, little by little, a bird builds its nest? Well, I had an aunt that actually, English was not her super first language or anything. So she will say small makes big. That was how she interpreted that phrase. Instead of saying little by little, a bird builds its nest, she said, small makes big. So last week, I hinted, if you were listening, just checking, that we were going to be talking about why the top 10 resolution of 2021 is the same as the top 10 resolutions that are not usually fulfilled. And why is that? Why are they so similar? Why is it the same resolution that we are all making every year to do better at? It's the exact same that we continue to fail at. Why is that? Obviously, when you and myself set a goal, at least I set a goal to win and accomplish it. But I guess a lot of time, and I'm like victim, a lot of time, our goals are not met. And what happens when our goals are not met is sends us into stress, anxiety. And my personal favorite, the I suck world. So have you been there? Have you been there to that world? Well, I'm just going to talk about myself right now. You don't have anything to do that. You're pretty perfect. So, but I know when you have not met your goal at the end of the year, or maybe, I don't know, whatever goal you set and you have not met it, there is, you go into it, either you're stressed about it, you become, anxious. Why in the world I can't seem to get this? And like I said, my personal favorite, you end up telling yourself, you know what? I just suck. That's it. So how many of us, plan our lives when we were teenagers? Those are the best times. You have that journal, you just all scrapbook. If you're a good scrapbooker, you just scrapbook. Your whole life is on a paper. So some of us, we figure out what we were going to be, who and when we were going to be married, have kids, and how many degrees we're going to get, and all of those great things. Well, If you've accomplished that goal as planned, how you wrote it all out in your scrapbook, if you've accomplished that, or if you're actually on track and getting it done as you had it planned, I say great. No. Actually, excellent job. Great for you. That's amazing. I know my scrapbook didn't work out as not complaining, but I'm just saying, but yeah, good for you if it's working, if it's going as planned. That's amazing. But today, because I know very well, maybe it's working for you, but I know very well that our goals that we set, otherwise there won't always be goal setting every year. It's because we have our goals are not met every time. That's why we continue to set those goals. So today, our goal for today, is hopefully share a light on how we can, set goals to win. And believe me, just because you hear me talking about that, I ain't no expert. Yep. I'm not an expert. I just want to say that. And absolutely, you heard me from my last week's show. I struggle with goal setting, and it ain't even funny. So when I prepare for this topic, it's actually a topic for me as well, as much as it is for you. So we are both learning this together. That's the cool thing about Tuzee Tuesdays. We inspire, learn, add some value, as well as learn to love ourselves and love on others. So anyways, before we go digging into little by little a bird built his nest, it's Tuzee joke time. We cannot miss that. So Tuzee's joke time. Okay, so our joke today is about an old man who his attorney came and told him that he was being audited. So they drove down to the IRS office, and while they're there, he's a little bored, so he started talking to people around and also the IRS agent. So while talking to him, he said to him, "You know what? I bet you $2,000 that I can bite my own eye." And the IRS guy looked at him and well, there's no way that's possible. So he's like, okay, yeah, I'll take it on. $2,000. Who can go wrong with that? So he bets him $2,000. And while watching this guy, the old guy, he took off his glass eye. Apparently, he had a glass eye, so he pulls it out and then bites it. And the IRS agent just looking at him and all upset about it. So while he was looking at him, the older guy said, "You know what? It's okay. I can actually give you $3,000 if you offer to bet me. That way you could be winning an extra $1,000. So if you bet, I bet you that I can actually bite my other eye." And he's like, "Oh, you're not going to pull that trick with me." And he's like, "No, I only have one glass eye. I don't have." And he's like, "Okay, I'll bet you $3,000. So they all looking at him because obviously impossible to do. So he's looking at him how is he going to do it? All of a sudden, this older guy, he pulls out his dentures from his mouth and bites his other eye. So yeah, he won the $3,000. And this IRS guy and still looking for a way to win back his money. The older guy finally wager a huge sum. He's like, "Oh, okay, this time 20,000. And he said to him, "You know what? I can stand on the far side of your desk, and I can and pee over your desk into your waste basket. So your garbage basket without missing. I can just pee right over." I don't know what kind of IRS office it was, but it sounds pretty fun. Anyway, so he agrees to the 20,000. It was 20,000 this time. The older guy bets in 20,000. So So he said, "Okay, yeah, go for it." He knew for sure there's no way you could do that. It was a lot of ways away. So the older guy, of course, tried to do it and pees all over the guy. He pees all over the desk or on the IRS agent's papers and everything. And this IRS agent started to it. He was all excited, started dancing around. Yeah, I want to. He was so excited that he won like 20,000. So while he's like jumping all around, he noticed that the attorney that came with the older guy was mourning, and he's like, "What's the matter? What's wrong? Is everything okay with you?" And the attorney looks at him and he said, "No." He says, "On the way here, he bet me $400,000 he could pee on your desk and you will be happy about it." Oh my goodness. Some rascal old man. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness, that's funny. But yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you laugh. I thought it was funny. So I hope you laugh. And so, anyways, back to our topic for today. As we were saying. So I was saying, have you heard the phrase, little by little, a bird builds its nest? Apparently, it's a French proverb. And no, I am not going to try to say it in French. Okay, so maybe you have not heard little by little a bird builds its nest. Anyways, but maybe you've heard Rome was not built in one day. Or little strokes fell big oaks. So like, all those little cute little sayings. Well, I'm sure you've heard one of them, or you've gotten the point that I'm trying to get across, or understands the meaning of all these proverbs. Well, if you don't, there you go. I have your back, so I will tell you what it is. So all these phrases really does sums up the same thing. And what it is that with time and perseverance, all goals can be accomplished. Of course, realistic goals. And the thing you need to know about this little by little phrase is that with time and perseverance, it just didn't say with perseverance. It said with time and perseverance. So you need to have the two together. So you can't just persevere and blah, 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 and it happens. Or you can't just say, you know what, in like 20 years and don't do anything about it. So you have to have the two together in order for it to work. But of course, even though it said with time and perseverance, all goals can be met. Remember, it has to be, of course, realistic. So don't go setting goals like, to kiss a frog prince to become a princess. Well, that only happens in Tiana, like Disney and stuff like that. You might be the second, I don't know. But yeah, so make your goals realistic. So setting goals to win. So like I was saying, I don't know what your resolution is for this year, but if you are not a runner, let's say you're not a runner, never ran before, and then you set a goal to run 50K in a week. Well, good luck with that. Maybe you might need more than luck for that one. But so setting goals to win and accomplish, like be realistic. And believe me, this topic, like I said from the beginning, is not something like I have like all figured out. It's as much for me as it is for you. I am learning it as well as a goal with it. So SMART goals. This is something I actually heard. I'm pretty sure some of you that's listening right now have heard this term SMART goals. So I actually heard this for the first time in nursing school. And the word SMART actually is an acronym. So, it actually stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, timely. So that's what it is. It's not just SMART, the word. It actually is. Every letter in the word SMART stands for something. So I remember being in class and my instructor was talking about SMART goals. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, who has time to think SMART goals when you're having a cold? Like let's say there's a cold blue and there's some kind of a cold and you like, when do you have time to think specific, measurable, attainable, relevant and timely? Like, so I was just like, okay. But it's very interesting because in my years of being a nurse, like as long as I've worked as a nurse, yep, I'm not that old. But no, in the time that I've been a nurse, I don't know if I'm supposed to say a privilege or unprivileged to have witnessed and be part of quite a lot of codes. And believe it or not, the core team uses SMART goals. They use the SMART goal methods. Of course, they're not shouting out all of the blue SMART goals, SMART goals. But if you listen to what they're saying as they prepare for the code and get onto that, that patient, it is literally it's specific what they're looking for. It's like measurable. It's timely. Like it's amazing. Like and the interesting thing, I have never really thought about this. Even though I made that my in class, I'm like, well, this doesn't work with that core team. I've never really thought about it until I started preparing for this topic today. So maybe you're like me and thinking, what do you mean? Well, next time you're at a code, if you go to code, just follow through with that. They do use the SMART goal method, which is very interesting. And I believe it's not just because the word SMART and goals together just sound cool. No, it's because SMART goal actually works. It works. Well, of course, I'm not going to demonstrate a whole code setting to you, but like I said, if you're at a code next time, just listen to the cues and stuff and see if I'm like, for sure, you will hear the specific, the measurable, attainable, and relevant and timely. You will hear the whole SMART goals as they, take care of that patient. It's amazing, but it's really quick too. So you got to pay attention. Anyways, SMART goals, setting goals to win. New year, new focus, like we said in episode 14. It's 2021 and we are discussing setting goals to win. Little by little, a bird builds its nest. I don't know about you, but I know I have made goals over the years that I'm still struggling to accomplish. Like every year I might make it a little easier, but still I can't seem to get over that. So for the new year, I say let's start. Let's set goals to win. And I'm totally trying out. I believe it works. And I'm going for, goals we can accomplish, like our topic said, with time and perseverance, we can accomplish any goal. Of course, like I keep saying, be realistic. So I say make SMART goals. SMART goals. If it works for the code team, I think it's something we can actually try out. It's totally worth a try. All that, and you just never know. It might just be the one you've been waiting for. I know I'm gonna try it out, and I'm very optimistic that it's going to work. So be specific. So when you're setting SMART goals, be specific about your goals. Make sure your goals are measurable so you can see your progress as you go along the way. And ask yourself, is it attainable? Can I really accomplish this goal? Is it relevant? Why do I want to accomplish this goal? Is it reasonably timed, to accomplish this goal? Do I have enough time? Have I set myself off enough time to accomplish this goal? I just like before I go, further into our topic, I just want to share something about time. I am one of those people that very, very much, I'm going to laugh for myself a little bit, but I'm one of those people that, I don't know, something about estimating time and me, we don't get along very well. So let's take an example. Let's scenarios of me. I had a friend. She was meeting me at the mall. She's like, "Oh, I'm at the mall right now. Tuzee, do you want to meet me?" Well, my house to the mall is like maybe at least 15 minutes. What do you think I tell her? I told her, you know what? I'll be there in 12. Amazing, and with me saying I'll be there in 12, I still had to do some makeup and maybe change my clothes. How am I supposed to make a 15-minute drive in 12 minutes? I haven't put makeup on, I haven't gotten dressed, and well, you got the end of the story. And you have to calculate everything else, the traffic, it's better to be early, tell them 30 minutes and be early than to be late. But anyways, I'm still struggling with that. Like every time I don't know if it's just sound better to say I can speed or something. I don't know. But anyways, I just want to share that with you guys. But is it reasonably timed to accomplish? Do I have reasonable enough time to accomplish this goal? So let's say your goal is to exercise more this year. Let's say that. So that's a great goal. A great goal. However, though, it's way too broad. It's just way too broad, which makes you procrastinate. We put you at a race for procrastination because, first of all, your goal that you set is like, I would like to, exercise more this year. That's it. So you didn't say I like to exercise more in the first month. So it doesn't matter if you start exercising more in November, like before December comes. So you see, it puts you at a race for procrastination and of course, eventually failing to accomplish that goal. So like we said with SMART goal, be specific. Be specific. So if it's exercise, let's say you say, so tell yourself I will exercise 3 times a week, for example. And don't just stop there. Make it specific enough. So say Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And keep going as specific as you can get for like 15 minutes. So this is being specific. So I'm going to exercise 3 times a week, Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursday for 15 minutes. So that is a specific goal. That's specific what you're going to be doing and how you're going to do it. It says there. Also, make sure to measure your progress. So maybe your Fitbit or a smartwatch. Be sure your smartwatch is set properly. I'm laughing because I got my husband a smartwatch, and the thing is amazing, but it's funny because sometimes we're like, he gets up in the morning and it tells him, congratulations, you're and it's like he's gotten so many steps, and I'm like, you've been sleeping all night, so I don't know how you got the steps. So make sure you have your watch or whatever it is you plan to use, have it properly set so that it's actually measuring your goals properly, that you're actually achieving, So yeah, use your Fitbit or your smartwatch. Something that will show you your progress. And Fitbit is pretty cool. I love Fitbit because when you reach that 10,000, it's like there's a whole parade thing, bing, 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 bing. I don't know if you look for that sign, but it's like 900, 9,000, 1,000 to go. And then I'm like waiting. And then you hear that, like, all that is fun. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so make sure you have a way to measure your goal as well. And absolutely, ask yourself, is this something I can do? Is it attainable? I say instead of just asking yourself one time, ask yourself a few times. There's no point setting a goal that the end result is a fail. So you want to make sure that it is a goal to win. Little by little, bird builds his nest. New year, new focus. And we're setting goals to win. So I say ask yourself the question, Am I absolutely, going to be able to attain this goal that I've set? And if your answer, and if you've asked yourself a few times and you were saying, no, 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 I don't think I can do this, well, then rejig it. Rejig it to a goal that's going to fit. Rejig it a little bit until it fits a goal that you can accomplish. And of course, continue until you get to the T in the SMART. So you want to also, make sure it's relevant and timely as well. So yeah, make sure you set it be as specific as you can. And for sure, I've included the sites for, the reference for SMART goals, where I got it from, of course, CNO. I got most of it from CNO. But yeah, it's in my, in the reference. And you can go there if you need more reference on, how to set SMART goals. It breaks it down for you, and it's there for you to use and check it out. And another thing I want to share with you is something I read from Strength Finder. The book we referenced last week from Tom Ralph. So, we like last week we said that you can't be good at everything. We know that. We there's no one person that's good at every single thing, and that is true. But there's also another side to that, and that is every single person is good at something. No, great at something. And I mean, real good at it. So, like we were talking about exercise. So let's say you've made the goal to, you've made this goal every year to exercise better. Every single year you have, and continue to fail at this goal. And every year you make it again and you fail at it. I say it's time to find a buddy. That friend you were all talking about, Captain America, you're in a girls kind of a chat when I'm talking to girls. Of course, you'd be talking with boys. It's fine. It's fine too. But you in like a girl kind of chat mood, and you're talking about all the fun things. Maybe Captain America. You know what I'm saying? But there's this one person in the group that all she wants to talk about is how many Ks she ran last week. Yeah, that one. Tell her your goal. Tell her that this is your goal. You want to exercise more, and you have failed at it a few times. But this year, you want to win, and you want to win. So you want her to be your buddy, and buddy up with them, and let them help you to win that goal. And just for you, yes, I'm talking to you. That person that this wonderful person has told about their goal and their weakness, and you're going to be helping them. I just want to tell you that you are really good. We know you're really good at this exercise thing. But remember, just because someone has asked you to help them, it's not your chance to go showing off. Yeah, there's time for everything, but definitely showing off is not a time for it, because this person already believes that you're better than them. That's why they ask you. So go to the level, and work with them so that they can meet their goal. Of course, when you're not working with them, go for it, go wild, go crazy. But the time you have to teach them how to get become a good exercise buddy person, is not a time for you to be showing off, because believe me, I've been there. My very first time in a gym when I came to Canada was with, and I'm pretty sure this person didn't realize they were doing this, because they're amazing and they would not do anything to hurt a fly or anything. But took me to a gym, and I'm all excited. Yeah, I'm gonna try out the gym. Yeah, we did work out in Lake Liberia, where I'm from, but of course we didn't do the whole gym thing. You ran on the beach, the sand, whether your feet's digging into the sand. It's harder to run, build some muscles and stuff, fun stuff like that. And of course you did some weights and push-ups and stuff like that. But gym, I was so new to gym, and I went with this person for the first time. And I remember we started on a treadmill, and I don't even think I was on that thing for 10 minutes. And I was like, oh, no, I gotta get off. So I got off. Well, I had to wait for that person for another almost 40 minutes, 30, 40 minutes while they did that overkill workout. And I'm thinking like that, wow, Tuzee, you must be pretty some. How can she or he do, how can they do that and you can't do it? So yeah, guys, remember, they've asked you to help them. So it's not the time to show off. They already know you're good. That's why they're asking for your help. So yeah, but really, that is really it, because we want to plan this year, new year, new focus. We want to set goals to win this year, and it's possible. Like the French proverb says, that I'm not going to be speaking in French. Little by little bird builds his nest, and it just says, with time and perseverance, we can accomplish our goals. So remember, don't be too hard on yourself. That's my new motto for 2021. Don't be too hard on yourself. Take it as it comes, and try to set smart goals. Try out the smart goals. The whole specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. Make sure when you set a goal, try to put those things in and see how it works for you. And one place I want you to really spend some time is that goal attainable? Stay there a little bit. And if it is not, like I said, go back and rejig it. Make sure it's something that you can win. You can set to win it. And yeah, maybe start with one. Of course, with everything, when you're first starting anything, this always, you might fail a couple times. I don't know. Or maybe you might not. I'm in it for the win, so I hoping that, but don't be discouraged because the first time it didn't work out. Just try it out. Try it out. I have a good feeling for it. If they can use it in a cold, I think we can use it and they can be great for us. So yeah, try it out. And remember, small makes big. Don't leave, because you know very well it is the draw for the $25 Tim Hortons gift card. I should have said that from the very beginning. But it is the $25 gift card for the Tim Hortons gift card today. The draw is today. And I just want to say thank everyone who participated in the contest. You guys were amazing, and I'm very, very grateful for your support. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we are going to do the draw. Okay, guys. Well, we are going to be drawing the winner. Well, I invited Santa Claus to help us with picking the winner. So this is my cookie jar. Yes, it's big. But anyways, I invited him to help us. And by the way, guys, I just want to say thank you all for being part of the contest. It was fun reading your resolutions, and yeah, really, really inspiring too. A lot of them were. And but you know what? I just really want to say I really appreciate you, for what you do for Tuzeemusic and Tuzee Tuesdays, and for myself. Thank you so much for all your support. Whether I pick your name today or not, I love ya, and bravo. I hope you win. And yeah, let's do it. So anyways, I'm going to shake this. Shake it. Santa, do you know who it is? Okay, let's see who it's going to be. So let's open the ball. And I'm not looking. I have my eyes closed, honestly closed. And I'm going to pick a name. And I think I have one paper right now. Okay. So I'm going to close the bottle back. I'm going to close this back. And we're going to see who I picked. Who name is on here? Is it yours? Is it yours? Ah! Amy's acrylic artistry. Amy won. So Amy won the $25 Tim Hortons gift card. So Amy, I have your gift card, your $25 gift card. So, I can drop it off at work, or let me know if you want me to mail it as well. I can always drop it off you. But bravo, guys! Thank you so much, everyone, for playing, and congratulations, Amy! Great job, girl! I'm gonna just bring the name up closer so you guys can see. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, Amy won. Amy is the winner for it. Yeah, great job, Amy. Thanks so much for sharing, guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. And remember, if you've not subscribed to Tuzeemusic, please subscribe. And yeah, more fun stuff. And remember, guys, I am still looking for nurses with talent. So if you're a nurse and you have a talent, contact me, and I want to showcase your talent. But remember, new year, new focus. You know, be easy on yourself, and little by little, a bird builds its nest. Small, make big. Okay, guys, that's it for today, and I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.